Hi, good evening. Happy Sunday, everybody. We are back with another episode of Chit Chat Podcast, and we're concluding our December series. We started our December series when we were talking about our declutter and detach, and today we're concluding with delete for December. So I hope you guys have been enjoying these series because they have been so enlightening because we're in our final stretch of 2024. And so being able to have these opportunities to know that we need to do some things, some self examination, some self assessment, some things that we need to clean house, to provide ourselves an opportunity to rid ourselves of some things before the end of the year and bring ourselves to some new things as we await the new year. So this is what we're trying to do. So here on the podcast, this gives us the fresh opportunity to clean house and do some things and prepare ourselves for the brand new year. And so that's what we're going to be doing. And this is how we're going to conclude our December series with declutter, detach, and our final series of delete today. So if you're joining us, please check in and chime in with us today on our open chat session. Today, let us know where you're chiming in from and chatting in from. Check in with us and let us know. So this is check-in time. Check in, check in, check in. I know this is football Sunday, so if you guys are checking in and coming in on this Sunday, we are concluding our December series on our final stretch of the last 2 weeks of the 2024 year. And we are so, hey, Nisi. Who that? Trinace from Houston, Jada's sister. Yes. So, and also, once we conclude with our delete series lesson today, we also going to be working on our smash plate today. So we'll be able to start working on our smash plate, filling our smash plate with all the things that we want to put on our smash plate so that we can do our that you can do your private smash plate ceremony to rid of all the things that you want to physically smash and get rid of, and have that kind of ceremony. Like, y'all, I'm looking forward to do this smash plate because there's some things that I really want to I really want to put on this plate and just make sure that I physically see crash and see removed and be done and rid of. So make sure when you put those things on this plate, it's things that you really want to see. I don't want to see this stuff anymore. I don't want to see this stuff in 2025. So when we get done with our declutter, detach, and what was it? Declutter, detach, and delete series, and we're going to put everything on our smash plate at the end. Make sure everything that you put on here, you mean all this stuff. Just like we put on our vision board, we want to make sure everything we put on these smash plates, we mean that stuff. Because when we smash this stuff, that means we ain't taking none of that stuff back. Everything we put on here, we ain't taking that stuff back. This is the stuff that we want. We mean it. We ain't trying to see it. We're not trying to pick it back up because once it's smashed in pieces, you can't put it back together, right? So that's what that means. We done. We ain't trying to put it back together. These are deal breakers. We non-negotiables. We ain't trying to pick it back up. So that's what we're going to conclude with when we get done talking about deleting. So check in. Let us know. Oh, Jada want me to show her example. So this is Jada's example, how she started her plate and how she's going to finish her plate up with some of the things that she got on hers. So yeah, so this is what we're looking to do. So if you, I don't know if y'all can see that, okay, y'all see that? So this is what you need to be doing on your plate. Try to fit as much stuff as you can. And if you don't have a whole lot of stuff that you need to put on there, that's fine. You can put your stuff on there as big as you need to, as small as you need to, whatever. All we know is whatever you need to put on your smash plate, make sure you fit everything on there that you need to include on the things that you know that you want to rid of. You don't want to include in the stuff that you want to carry on in 2025. Okay. So this is Jada example. So she wanted me to show that. But we're talking about deleting today. So we had a great series last week talking about detaching, and we talked about physical detaching, emotional detaching, and we talked about how sometimes it's hard. It's a hard thing when we think about detaching from people, certain things and people. We talk about how as parents it's hard for us to detach from our kids when it's time to let them go and grow up and be grown-ups and cutting the cord, letting them fly and take wings and do the things that they need to do and learn and be um, mature adults. But also we talked about how it's hard when we're physically attached to people in like relationships, and how it's hard when we have that physical attachment, and it's hard for us to let go in situations where if it's a marriage and kids are involved, and or it's just a hard relationship or situation where it's just hard, period, because two people love each other, and situations are difficult, and people are trying to make things work. So but when you can't find those common grounds and those things or whatever, and things cannot work out, sometimes it's best. So and you got to do what's mentally and spiritually and physically best for you overall. And then we talked about the physical detachment when it comes to like when you're grieving as a person, and that you have to let go of people, and sometimes that's kind of a hard task to do, because sometimes it's not hard to let go of people, because I know if Jesus came down himself and said, "Hey, I'm taking your loved one," nobody's going to ever volunteer and say, "Hey, okay, Lord, go ahead and take, my grandmother or my loved one." Nobody's going to ever volunteer their loved one, right? So it's hard for us to just, physically let someone go. So grief is another way of, letting some, hard for someone to let someone go. So that physical detachment was something also we discussed. That is a hard way of detaching. So today, hi Tequila, how you doing? We're wrapping it up for 24. Yes, decluttered, detach, now delete. Any drama, girl? Yes. So I'm excited talking about delete, because delete is very important. Because look, we ain't trying to take no drama in 2025. Y'all hear me? Like none. We deleting all the drama, the negativity. Look, that's the first thing I put on my plate. Toxicity. We ain't trying to take none of that in 2025. No negativity, no toxicity, none of it. Ain't trying to hear it, ain't trying to take it, none of that. So we deleting all of that in 2024 and not bringing it in 2025. Like nobody trying to do it. So yeah, let's talk about it today. So if you are excited about the deleting part, look, when I was thinking about deleting today, it made me think about how we delete stuff on our computers when we do that, when we're doing like mass deleting and we do that control alt delete. I was thinking about some of that, and I was like, I just want to control alt delete a whole bunch of stuff. And you know, when you think about all the mass stuff that that can compile, just pile up in your life, the stuff that you just kind of you just deal with, and then you just kind of just you know let it pass, and it just builds up, and it becomes mess, it becomes toxic, it becomes drama and stuff, and it just builds up, and it builds up to stuff that takes away your peace, like Taki said, it takes away your peace is priority, and our peace is too expensive, and if your peace is too expensive, it's too expensive for you to like allow drama or toxic stuff or whatever to take the place of that. Like who have times for that? And then stress is a solid killer anyways. So if we allow our peace to be taken advantage of or whatever, we be somewhere stroked out, stressed out everywhere, and people be gone about their business, living their lives, and we over here stressed to the max, anxiety attacks, everything going on. Yeah, Tequila said, causing 2025 peace is a priority in all situations. Period. Like, yeah, if you ain't bringing peace, bye. Look, you ain't bringing peace. Like, I mean, seriously, because after my 2024, look, I can't deal. It's just there's certain things I'm just not gonna be able to deal. Like, even with simple things. I mean, when it comes to, simple things, when it comes to work, just my schedule, things that I'm just not even capable of doing anything, it's just gonna be a simple no. No, can't do it. Nope, can't fit it in my schedule. Nope, just certain things. I'm not gonna be stressing over things, and things that are really beyond my control. Mm-mm. I'm not gonna overthink anything, because I'm a analyzer already. I analyze everything, and I'm an overthinker. And sometimes those of us who are like that, we cause more things than we need to for ourselves, and so it creates more problems for us. And so that's why I said I need to do the control. My light on out. Hold on, y'all. That's why I said I need to do the control alt delete because I'm an overthinker. And so I create all this other extra stuff. And so when I need to delete some stuff, I need to do the control alt delete, because it's a whole bunch of extra stuff that I need to delete, with, stuff that don't compile up, because I don't thought of all this extra stuff that I don't create it. So some of my deletion is compiled up with some extra stuff. So that's why I need to do the control alt delete with mine. But if that's you, I mean, sometimes we get that way. Everybody, it's not the same, but examine yourself. Sometimes some people be like, no, I'm easy. I don't deal with the drama. Sometimes it's easy for me. If I see it coming, I cut it off real quick and I'll be done with it. Or as soon as I see it coming, I cut it off, or I cut people off or whatever. And, I don't allow it to happen. If that's you, look, God bless you. I mean, everybody ain't there and everybody ain't able. But, those of us who, need a little bit more help and a little bit more grace in those areas, we're going to have to work on it. We're going to have to work on it some more. And we got 2 more weeks in this year to allow some things to work, and allow the deletions to happen. And so that gives us a fresh start and a new start in 2025. So that way we can go on and delete all the stuff in 2024 that we don't need. We don't need to carry. We don't necessarily need to have. And then we can start fresh and start new. Jay said, deleting the things that no longer serve us beneficially. Yes. I mean, and that's the whole point. If it don't serve you, it don't serve you beneficially. It don't serve the purpose that you have. It ain't paying you. It ain't benefiting you. It ain't paying you right. Like, we are holding ourselves back. Absolutely. Like, you are definitely holding yourself back. Like, it's a waste of time. And look, ain't nobody got time be wasting, because you can't get that time back. You definitely can't get that time back. So what do you guys, I don't know why I keep hitting my light. So what do you guys think about your deletions? Somebody give me some examples of some deletions that you guys got, some examples of things you need to delete, or that you got some issues that have created problems in your life that that you need to be thinking about doing a control alt delete in. I know that mine is definitely like making things a priority for me. I know I create situations where I make everything a priority, everybody else stuff a priority, and then I put my stuff on the back burner. and I need to start making me a priority. The things I need to do, the things I want to do, I need to make myself a priority. And you know, and think about me, you know, because sometimes we especially if you're a giver or a person that's like to serve people, and you know, you give of yourself, and you give of your time, your service, you know, all the time, and you do it selflessly, and you don't see it, and then sometimes you be like, you go lacking because nobody ever check and see like if you need anything or if you good or whatever, because you're always checking to make sure everybody else is good. And then, you know, before you know it, your cup is empty. You know, you've been pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring in everybody else. And then you ain't got nothing. And nobody's poured into you. So Marquetta said, exactly, we're not restoring nothing. Exactly. Delete and then delete in your deleted files to make sure they are all gone. I know. You know how you have that permanent delete, you have the trash, then you make sure that's good, and then you have the permanent delete files. We delete everything, make sure everything is cleared out. We don't want to leave nothing behind. So absolutely, because we want to make sure everything is cleared. We don't want to leave nothing. And that's a good thing that you said that, delete and delete your deleted files, because sometimes we'll lag, some stuff gets lagged behind, and then you'll see yourself like, I thought, you'll see yourself be like, I thought I had got rid of that, or I thought I was done with that, or whatever. And then you'll see something back that reminds you or triggered you from something before, and you're like, I thought, you know. So we need to make sure when we delete something, it's totally deleted. We totally done with it. That's why when we do these smash plates, you need to make sure you put all that stuff on this smash plate, because you need to make sure when you're done, like decluttering, detaching, and deleting stuff, if you don't physically speak it, put it on this smash plate. So when you smash it and crash this plate, that you are physically like deleting everything and crashing it and saying, I no longer want to, I'm breaking away from these things, and I no longer want these things to be able to be a part of my life. I can't piece it back. So I'm not picking it back up and piecing it back together in my life. So once it's done and broken, I'm not piecing it back. So make sure you able to put those on this plate. If you're not physically speaking it, put it on this plate. So that way you can physically see it. And when you smash it, you know, look, I don't put it on this plate. I'm manifesting this thing. I'm not going to see this thing back in 2025. So we got to make sure that we can manifest the things that we want to see in 2025. Because I am so serious, y'all. I am not trying to have another year like I had in 2024. 2024 was challenging for me. Like, it was really challenging. And I do not want to see another 2024. So I'm definitely going to be filling this plate up with all kinds of everything that I can think of that 2024 served me. I'm going to put on this plate, because I don't want to see it in 2025. I want to see everything positive, everything that I want manifested in 2025. I ain't trying to see, like, I want to see positive things in 2025. 2024 was rough. It was a teaching year, a learning year, a long suffering year, but I'm not trying to see it again. It was a growth year. I'm not trying to see it again. Definitely not trying to see it again. Jada said lack of self-discipline. Oh, girl. Yeah, we all can definitely say that in some way or another. Um, we definitely get lacks in that area. Um, I'm definitely going to be stuck in 2025 working on areas of self-discipline, whether it's in, my consistently working out, my lifestyle changing, my eating and my weight loss, all that kind of stuff. So definitely in that. And plus in my, I know I made some commitments in my therapy session with my therapist on some things that I want to personally do for, self-improvement and growth. So I know I'm challenging myself in 2025 with some things that I want to see personally for self-improvement and growth. So So there's going to be some things I add on my plate that I feel like I've learned through my healing process in 2024 that I feel like will propel me in 2025. So, and that I didn't learn until things transpired and happened in 2024. So, and I didn't get it until, the perspective came through the healing process. And so I'm going to put that on my plate. And so that way I can, when 2025 come, I can be like, I can see, I can see a clear vision. We always get 2020 after we've been through some things, after we experience some things, you always get that 2020. So that helps a lot too. But definitely be able to delete some things. So what are some other things, guys? Jay said Apple users be suffering from that. They bring back memories from years ago. Y'all Apple users, see, Android, we don't have that problem. Apple users, they be bringing y'all back all these different versions. Oh gosh, Apple users be suffering from that. Yeah, y'all Apple users. Yeah, Android, we don't have that problem. I'm leaving self-sab. Oh, girl, April, sis, self-sabotaging and holding myself back. Girl, you on my street. Yes. And I think if a lot of people be honest, self-sabotaging is a lot of people can probably, tap themselves with that, and we don't like to admit sometimes how we hold ourselves back on a lot of things, but and we do that a lot. And that's some things we hold ourselves back daily. People be like, oh, don't worry about it. She always late or whatever. But that's not a good thing. Always being the one known to be late. Try to be on time sometime. So, let's try to, improve being on time sometimes. So, quit holding ourselves back being a late person all the time. Try to be on time. Try to be early. So, there's some things that we can try to improve ourselves on. And then the self-sabotaging, that's definitely on my therapist self-improving list. So I can agree with you on that. Tequila said, deleting second thoughts, deleting procrastination, deleting depth, deleting impatience. Oh, those are good ones, Tequila. Yeah, second thoughts. Oh, girl, yeah. That's why I said I need to control alt delete. That's what the control alt delete is second thoughts for me. Because I be having those extra thoughts that pile up, because I'm an overthinker. I be having those extra thoughts and be like, they just be piling up. It be just extra stuff. And I'm like, Shan, you overthinking it, girl. Like, it may not be all that. It might just be this, but I don't create extra stuff with it. Like, girl, now I'll create this whole mountain hill of stuff and it might just be this little bit. But because I'm an overthinker and I'd be like, and here it is, now I got to control, alt, delete all this stuff. It just probably this little part right here. But we do that sometimes. And sometimes by doing that, we create so much more of what it is than what it should be. Yes, deleting bad spending habits on food. Marquetta, yes. Because right now I got to spend this week and all of next week cleaning out closets that I keep dreading to do because I got clothes that I keep asking Jada if she want to go in the closet to like shop in my closet for stuff. And I got to get rid of my stuff, Mom. She was like, just give it away. I was like, so I'm thinking she going to help me out by getting stuff out of my closet. And she got to get stuff out of her closet. So she ain't got the room. So I'm just like, so I'm trying to dread it. And I'm like, I feel you on that. So I don't need to buy nothing else, but I don't lost weight. And so I can't wear none of them clothes in there. So I got to get rid of them. And then the bad part about it is I like them clothes, even though I can't wear them and I don't lost weight, but I don't want to get rid of them. Ain't that bad? Like, they nice clothes. I'm like, they nice clothes. Should I just get them like altered or whatever because they nice clothes and I don't want to get rid of them? So I'm just thinking all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to have to buy new clothes all the time just because I'm wearing different sizes. Maybe I should just get them altered. So I'm thinking all this crazy stuff because I don't want to get rid of all those clothes. But then I'm like, Shan, just get rid of the clothes. But then I'm like, then I'm gonna have to spend money and buy clothes. So it's just crazy. So either way it go, I'm gonna have to like spend some money if I have to alter it or whatever. So I understand the bad spending habits on food and clothes. I don't spend it on food because I'm not eating that much, but the clothes I can understand. So yeah, I'm definitely putting that on my plate though. Yeah. And I think my bad spending habits is probably on my hair. Like, but I think it's not as much now because I cut all my hair off. But before I cut all my hair off, yeah, I was spending a lot of money on my hair. So my bad spending habit was probably much on what I was spending on my hair. But because I'm a bald head scatterwag now, I don't have to spend that much money on my hair. You know, and now that it's cold, I went and put up one of my hats on my head. But before that, honey, I was spending a lot of money on my hair. So yeah, my bad spending habits was my hair. So yeah, but I'm gonna still put it on there because once my hair grow back, I know I'm probably trying to get back in that habit, and I can't get back in that habit. So I'm gonna have to put it on this plate to keep me from getting back in that habit. Can you say yes? And how many of us don't even realize we're self-sabotage? Oh, girl, especially men. Oh, girl, like yeah, men don't ever realize that. So I think you know, they don't realize it or they fail to realize it. I think that's what it is. You know, sometimes women they'll be like, I see it. You know, I see when I'm doing it. But men, they don't see it or they fail to see it or whatever. But women tend to like they'll catch it and be like, yeah, I'm self-sabotaging. You know, I can see why I'm doing it or whatever. But yeah, men, yeah, they don't be seeing it. And if they do see it, they ain't gonna acknowledge it. They definitely ain't gonna acknowledge it. But and then another thing too, I was reading something on narcissistic behavior. And I don't know if a lot of people look at, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on social media, especially on like Facebook. They do a lot of reels that kind of go through Facebook and IG. I think I have a lot of reels that kind of play throughout those two platforms on narcissistic behavior, and it gives you a whole lot of stuff based off like self-sabotaging and things like that kind of happen when it deals with like people personal and then relationships kind of stuff. And I've been like kind of listening to that and being in tune to a whole lot of stuff. So I've been kind of make sure I'm not self-diagnosing myself, but also looking at stuff to see how in tune I've been with things that I've been dealing with other people. So but yeah, it's been very interesting. So when you look at some of those things, it's a lot of things that you will be in tune to that you probably like, yeah, there's some things I'm gonna be deleting, that I have been a part of that I've seen in some of those videos that I'm like, nope, that created some things for me. And one of those things was for me is I was painting red flags white. So there's a lot of times when you're, especially when you're dating, and I think I brought this up last week when we was talking about the detaching, physically and emotionally detaching. And we was talking about we see the people that having the potential, and we was like, and Peaches brought up about, if they're not fully potential. And I was like, yep, if they're not full of potential, we no longer giving them the benefit of the doubt. If they ain't full of potential, or whatever, we're not taking the chance. And one of my things right now is I'm not painting red flags white. So if I see a red flag, it's gonna remain a red flag. So I'm no longer trying to give the benefit of the doubt anymore. So a red flag gonna remain a red flag. So when I see a red flag, I'm like, okay, that's a red flag. So things that are deal breaker will remain a deal breaker. Things that are non-negotiables will remain non-negotiables. I'm not gonna like stop. We got to stop like crossing the line with those things. Like if we say things are non-negotiables, let them remain non-negotiables. If we say things are like deal breakers, let them remain deal breakers. You know, because when we cross those lines and create things and say, you know, and don't let them be deal breakers and non-negotiables, that's when people kind of play in our faces and do things and, you know, and allow, you know, stuff to happen. And then, you know, we paint red flags white. That's when we deal with the BS and deal with the stuff that we deal with. And so, and it allows us to have to, you know, detach, declutter, and delete. And we don't want to have to be, you know, dealing with all that detaching, decluttering, deleting all that BS that we got to, you know, do. So, and that'll help us in the long run. So, what else, guys? What else? But I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. 2 weeks left out the year. Oh, and so we talked last week also about our vision boards. So I wanted to, Jada, can you go get my vision board out of my room, please? We talked about our vision boards. We did at the beginning of at the end of last year, and we wanted people to share with their vision boards if there was anything on their vision boards that manifested throughout the year and that they wanted to share. So we want to have the opportunity for people to share today on the vision boards. If you guys don't have anything else on your deleting on the deleting episode that you guys want to share, we're going to talk about the vision boards. If they're give an opportunity for people to share on testimonies on their vision boards, if there's anything that manifested in 2024 from the vision boards, if you bought a house, if you put on there, if you got married, had kids, whatever the case may be that you put on a vision board and you would like to share, this is your time. Hey, Erica. I enjoyed your prayer call last night. I was on there. But if you had a vision board and there were some things that manifested on that vision board, if you would like to share at this time, this is the time to share the testimonies for the vision board. Jada's bringing mine down. I think I had a couple things on mine. So I can't remember which. I think mine was my health. Jada had a couple things on hers. So I had a few things. I don't know if y'all can see it. But this was mine from this year. And so I hope y'all can see it good. But can you see it good, Jada?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's bring it over.
Which way?
To the right. And back it up.
Back it up?
And
to your right.
To my right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So right here I had the travel portion. And y'all know, if y'all follow me on Facebook, y'all know I traveled a whole lot last year, right? So gosh, I can't remember. We Robert and I went to the DR. We went to Puerto Rico, went to DR, we went to Vegas, we went to Essence, we went to, I can't remember. We went some places. So you know, I went to Colorado. So I went to a whole lot of places last year. So travel was a major thing for me. So I went to New York. So I did a whole lot of traveling last year. So, this year. So that manifested on here. Self-care was one of my main ones. So I hit my 100-pound weight loss. I started in July of last year, and in December of this year, I hit my 100-pound weight loss. So that was a major thing. And so what was other? For my career growth, the podcast, we made 1 year mark in October for the podcast. And for career growth, I was selected for a leadership program, for a senior executive leadership program for future SESers. So in that program currently now, it's a grad program. And I was employee of the year last year for Mission Support Group. And what else? My fitness goals. Y'all see me post my fitness goals every week. I'll be on videos showing y'all I'm working out, doing my check-ins, so for accountability. So that's what I do right there. Um, let's see. Spiritual plans. I still pray every day, do my on daily devotions. Trying to think what else on here. Um, and that's pretty much it. Um, everything else is still kind of in limbo. It's in limbo, but those are some awesome things that manifested. So I hope that there'd be some other changes that happen in 2025 that didn't take place in 2024, but I'm excited about the things that did. I'm super excited about the things that took place in 2024, and more excited about what is to come in 2025. So if you had some things in 2024 that manifested, let's shout you out as well, because that's what that's all about. We definitely want to make sure that you guys are celebrated as well, because we prayed about those things. Yeah, we wanted to make sure when we do these vision board, the Bible says write the vision and make it plain. We ain't just doing it to be having no arts and crafts class. We trying to manifest some things, and the same way we're doing when we do these smash plates, we manifested some things. There's some things on this plate that we put on this plate that we're deleting, decluttering, and detaching from our lives that we do not want to bring in 2025. So when we smash and break this right here, that means we can't pick these up. When we break this plate into pieces, we're not picking those things up and putting it back together and taking it with us in 2025. We're breaking it and breaking this plate in pieces for a reason. So we're getting rid of those things, and we're no longer getting rid of those things that no longer serves us, no longer give us purpose and serves a purpose in our lives. We no longer need it. Is starving our peace. Is bringing toxic and drama in our lives. We don't need that. It's stressing us. It's piling all this mess in our lives. Is decluttering us. We need to detach from it. Those are the things that this series was trying to teach us when we're talking about decluttering and detaching and deleting. So if those are some things that you was dealing with in 2024, if you need, if it's a whole bunch of other stuff that you need to add to it, hit that Control Alt Delete button and delete this stuff out your life. Prepare yourself in the next 2 weeks to do a cleansing, meditation, a prayer, a fasting, whatever you need to do. Get your smash plate, prepared and written up and filled with the things that that you want to get rid of, and manifest that thing and smash that plate seriously, and speak over that and say, these are the things that no longer serve my life. I am not taking these things in 2025 with me. And so when I smash this, I am releasing this out of my life, and I am not taking this with me. And you drop that thing and release that thing, and you're not picking them pieces up and putting that plate back together. So, that's what we're doing. And so, and when you do that, walk away from that plate and walk away from those things. And and we're walking into 2025. We're going to thrive and live our best lives in 2025. I believe that. I'm speaking that. I'm receiving that. I'm telling y'all, because 2024 was rough. So I am speaking that for me. I'm speaking that for you. So if you believe that, thank you, Erica. Awesome testimony. Wait, girl, thank you, honey. Because we country girls, honey. We got that country thickness. We always been thick. So so it's been we gonna keep some thick thighs on us. So it's been a weight has always been an issue for me. So being consistent with that has been important for me. So thank you, Erica, for that. I know that's right. Traveling is on my vision board. Good. I'm telling you, I haven't always had the opportunity to travel because, I was always so, consistent with the kids, whatever they was doing, whatever. And then y'all know when AJ was playing football, it was all about him and traveling with him. And, supporting him. And now he's no longer playing football, and now the kids are grown. So now I get to do all that stuff. And it feels so good to just to get up and go and do what I want to do now while the kids are grown and can travel and stuff. And I love it. I absolutely love it. And I'm glad that I had that whole opportunity this past year and last year to do some traveling. It was a great opportunity. And so I'm glad that I did that. But yeah, had some great trips, great trips. So what else, guys, before we close out, what else? I need you guys definitely to make sure you get your plate and prepare your plates. I'm going to make sure that you guys do your own smash. You guys have your own smash ceremony privately yourself, but I wanted to make sure you guys know what it looked like. As you prepare. Let me see yours, Jada, again, so y'all can see how Jada, doing hers. She's already, kind of got hers going here with her, the things on hers. I still got to finish mine, but Biden gave us Tuesday off, so I'm gonna make sure mine will be done by Tuesday. But because I'll be in the office tomorrow, so but I'm gonna make sure it'll be done by Tuesday. But yeah, I'm gonna have this done because I want this done, and I'm ready to look. It's gonna feel good to crash this thing because when I tell you, look. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the whole 2024 on here. Cause that's how bad I felt like 2024 was really by 2024. And look, I'm probably gonna be like, let me see I seen somebody had a meme on Facebook said, I need to see what the term and conditions is for 2025 first before it gets here. I'm like, I know that's for real because 2024, I was all excited last year, like, oh, 2024 gonna be my year or whatever, and 2024 it hit me all upside the head, and I'm like, I need to see what the terms and conditions is for 2025. But guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed the series, our DE-cember series, declutter, detach, and delete for December. I hope that you guys receive what you needed to receive from it, and I hope whatever you guys need to do those things in your life personally, that you get it done prior to the new year. We had an awesome message today at church, and where's my phone at? Look, I'm ready for my phone. Oh, you got my phone? We had an awesome message today at church. It was our Christmas message, and I want to share with you guys what our sermon topic was. You can make it with a messed up family. So even though we're like decluttering and detaching and deleting stuff out our lives, we can still make 2025 a great year, even if we got a messed up family. Sometimes we don't have to be the perfect family and don't have to be the perfect people. But you can make it with a messed up family. And this sermon came talking about how Jesus came. He came out of a lineage of messed up people. The 14. He was the 14th generation of messed up people. So a lineage of people who had a bad rap, flaws and all. But out of that came a perfect person who did, who was the Messiah. So sometimes you never know what can come out of a family. So, you can make it with a messed up family. So never underestimate who and what you have around you in your tribe, in your village. Hold on to that and those people, and sometimes you have to lean on that. Sometimes it's a blessing, and sometimes it's a curse, because sometimes it takes those people to push you or propel you to the next level. Sometimes it takes, you seeing that and be like, I know I got to do better, or I'm not going to stay here. I know I got to get up out of here or whatever. So it pushes you, to do better or whatever. And so if that's you or whatever, you know, let it push you to declutter, detach, or to delete and get you to the place where you need to be in 2025. So, um, let us know once you do your smash plate. Let us know if you felt, if you want to kind of share how your smash plate, the feeling or the, you know, however you felt about that when you did your smash plate. Um, um, yeah, share pictures of your aftermath of your smash plate. When you guys do your smash plate ceremony, share pictures on the page and share pictures with us so that way we can see your smash plate ceremony. So you don't have to be, alive or anything. Just share pictures with us so we can see your pictures or whatever. So that way we get an opportunity to kind of share in the moment and then kind of, help, pray over and manifest the things that you guys need done for 2025. So we are excited. We hope that you guys have a great holiday this week. Enjoy your family, enjoy family time. Again, like the message said, since Christmas is in a couple of days, you can make it with a messed up family. So enjoy your family time. Everybody ain't got to be perfect. Look, don't be mad because everybody can't make the best potato salad or whatever. And look, everybody ain't going to buy the most expensive gift. Enjoy time with people because time is precious. So and time, and these days are getting shorter and shorter. Enjoy family time with people. This is important times right now. So enjoy time with people because nobody knows the day nor the hour. People are leaving this world every single day. So enjoy the time that you have when you have that time with people. So enjoy your holiday time with your family. Chit Chat Podcast. Wish you guys a blessed holiday season. We will see you guys. We're not going to be. We're not going to be. I thought we was going to be on next Sunday. We're not going to be on next Sunday because I think I'm going to the Commanders and the Falcons game. So we're not going to be on next Sunday, and we will be back on the. I think it's the first Sunday in January, which is January 5th. So it'll be January 5th when we'll be back on. So you guys enjoy your holiday time with your family. Enjoy the time. Seriously, enjoy time. Get you some rest or whatever. We'll be back on January 5th. And when we come back on January 5th, we'll have some new series. I am going to have a football mom reunion coming up in the new year. I have some old football moms that I am in touch with who wants to do a reunion. So we're going to have an old football mom reunion. I used to do a football mom group, and we used to get together and do mom's night and get together and do dinner and drinks and talk about and have a break and talk about things and get a break from our kids. And so I'm going to do a football mom reunion and have them come on because all our kids are grown now. And so that's going to be so excited. So we're going to have that at the first of the year. And then I have a sister circle group that will be joining us at the first of the year as well. So they'll be joining us and some other exciting things as well. So be looking for some new exciting things that are coming in the new year in 2025. And if there's some other things that you guys want to see as well, share your thoughts and stuff. We always welcome new thoughts and ideas for the Chit Chat podcast because we chat all things women. So we look forward to new things that our audience like to see. So we will see you guys next year in 2025. So you guys have a blessed one. We'll talk to you later. Happy holidays.